thermodynamics, Cancer is when you're using more energy than your body is able to regenerate. Now, how does that happen? How do you use energy? How can you not have enough energy when you're creating energy? Well, that's the thing with Cancer, okay? The second law of thermodynamics is Cancer is when you're using more energy in your evolutionary process more than you are holding in and regenerating. More than you are holding in and regenerating. And so this is why they have to go in and take out people's organs or scoop out that evolution, because the body does not have the ability to regenerate the cells that are going to be trying to evolve. Because remember, Cancer is like a virus relative to the condition of the body, how devolved it is. Cancer, it will spread. Evolution will spread just like a virus. A virus spreads. That's why they're recommending social distancing. That's why they're recommending wearing a mask, because they don't want the virus to spread and evolve someone before they're ready to evolve, because they may not have what it takes to evolve. So Cancer is utilizing more energy than the body's ability to regenerate and hold in. And so why Cancer happens for some people and not others is because of their predispositions. The amount of de-evolution that's already been sustained and staying in place, or perpetuated and staying in place, that the body now wants to live, and so is going to create cells and it's going to try to distribute them, but you have too many disinfo in the body. The messages are all garbled up because of what you're using as far as your antibiotics, and so the life is being condensed in one area. It's not being distributed correctly, and so this is when, yeah, vital organs could be affected and then shut the body down. And so that's why they cut out Cancer. That's why they use chemotherapy to stop the life growth. That's what chemotherapy is. It's antibiotic. It stops the life growth. The vaccinations, the Cancer vaccinations, is to employ and deploy programmed antigens to then do a search and destroy anything that would have a sign, a chemical trigger, a chemical signal of an evolution. And that could have, a certain, biorhythm from a viral protein that is creating the evolution. And this is why you're seeing the different vaccines for the COVID-19, because the COVID-19 has specific biomarkers that can be differentiated, and the tissue can be used to program people's immune systems to then find proteins that are like that and destroy that evolution. And so this is why you will always have the second law of thermodynamics always be in biotech, as well as the holistic allopathic industry, because it's about the inertia of the death trajectory. And so it does have the ability to be reversed, but you have to apply the right chemistry. And so, yes, so Cancer is the body's inability to, Cancer is the energy that the body is not able to regenerate. Well, what is a Cancer again? I gotta say this. Crap. So Cancer is when you are using more energy in evolution more than you are holding in and regenerating. Okay? That's what Cancer is. So entropy is when you're using more energy than you're able to produce. When you're driving a car and you're working off of fumes and you're on the E, and you're in the red zone, at some point the car is going to stop no matter where you're at. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle of the freeway or on some back road. If you don't put gas in your car, you are going to be riding on fumes at some point, and then the car is going to stop. So Cancer is just like when somebody doesn't put enough gas in the car, it's going to try to go by the fumes, and eventually it's not going to be able to do it. It's going to shut down the body. So Cancer is when you're using more energy in evolution more than you are holding in and regenerating. So more than you are, I won't say holding in, more than you are regenerating. because for you to create energy, you have to have energy to create energy. Okay, energy can't be, can't be created or destroyed. It must be converted. But if you don't have enough energy to convert into, so if you don't have enough energy to convert into a life energy and you're just disintegrating, then yeah, it it, it could shut down the vital organs. So you must have enough energy to be able to convert energy. Okay, so that's really what the thermodynamics is not having enough energy to convert energy, because it takes energy, just like it takes money to make money. If you want to invest in the stock market, you better have enough money to invest and play that game. Well, it takes energy to convert energy. And I would say create, to convert energy. I gotta write that down. It takes energy to convert energy. Okay. It takes energy to convert energy. And if you're not utilizing it correctly, and if you are not utilizing energy efficiently, then entropy will trigger. And this is called the aging process. So this is why those that are practicing antibiotics, those are practicing all the holistic remedies and doing the meditation and playing with their chakras and throwing stones at each other. I'm telling you, it's all wasted energy. All your little gurus out there that you're following, they're all like, all like hoity-toity, and they talk really cute and smooth, and they look like they're flowing in robes and whatever. They're in entropy. They're rationalizing their death process. You realize, the cute people in our society, the really cute people in our society, that's all they really focus on, really, when you think about it, and how they sell their wares, is that's the sexual energy that they use to tractor beam their followers. Okay? Now, you can have a balanced human being that is non-sexual that will still look beautiful because they're balanced. They may still want companionship, and they can do different acts here and there relative to, the energy of their mate. But I'm telling you, those that are really emitting the sexual energy, the tantric energy, the flowing robes and playing with the chakras and all that stuff, it's all sexual energy, which is death and destruction energy. That's why, the sirens and all the really pretty mythical figures out there, when they talk about, reproduction and all that death stuff, yeah, there is definitely a correlation between the two. That's the second law of thermodynamics. Their body is disintegrating, and it's going to make them look cute for a minute. Okay, for a minute. So those of you that are practicing all your holistic remedies, and you're a naturopathic or a homeopathic or a nutritional therapist or integrative medicine, whatever, or you're playing with crystals and throwing chakras at each other, you have that little window of opportunity to tractor in your group of people, your audience, and a mate potentially, and you can practice tantric sex on each other and then rationalize your death process. But you are in the state of entropy. You are in the state of triggering the second law of thermodynamics. Eventually, you will not have enough energy to actually evolve. And that's when people start getting things taken out. They're using all their little holistic remedies to basically do a rest in peace on their body, mind, and spirit, and then rationalize it and sound all, hoity-toity, flowy. I don't know. I have a name for all of that, but I don't know if I have a name for it, but there's definitely a persona of the hippie generation. There is a persona of just, oh, I'm so peaceful, I'm so light and love and whatever. And no, you're on entropy. You're in entropy. Your sexual energy is what is driving you at this point, and that is basically death and reproduction and entropy, second law of thermodynamics, and it's inefficient use of your energy. And it's showing because, oh yes, I love sex. Oh yes, I love having babies one after another. And it's like, okay, what about prolonging your life indefinitely with the right chemistry? Why trigger the second law of thermodynamics? Why trigger entropy? Why rationalize entropy? Because that's what entropy is the inability to convert energy, because you don't have enough energy to convert energy. You don't have enough money to make money. That's no different than someone that's in the stock market who wants to start a business to someone who is trying to evolve. If you don't have enough energy, thank you, John Diluted. If you don't have enough energy to create energy, you can't evolve. You will disintegrate. That's just plain and simple. You have to have energy to be able to convert energy. And if you can't convert energy, and then you will disintegrate. That's entropy. I figured it out. All right. Bye. Diluted, yeah.